Yo, what's going on? Deltanian here, and today we're here to beat our opponents in 3 turns. That's right, we're using aggro decks. Let's start with Marowak. Marowak is interesting because it could just win you the game in like 2-3 turns. 2 energy for 160 damage potentially is like unheard of amount of damage in the game, pretty much. But the problem is you need to land 2 head flips, so... To add some consistency to the deck, we have Sandslash, which is just like, just your standard Pokemon. 2 energy, 70 damage, 1 retreat cost, not bad. Weak to grass, which basically means it has no weakness. And we also have Hitmonchan, sorry. Got it mixed up. We have Hitmonchan in the deck, 30 damage, 80 health. Maybe that's Cope, maybe we should take it out the deck. But we also have regular Marowak, which has won me a couple of games. When you don't need the damage that Marowak EX is like outputting, Marowak is just a solid 100 HP, 40 damage, Ponyta, Rapidash situation. What else is there to really say? I do like running regular Marowak in Marowak decks. Just adds a consistency option, or if you need to do damage with 1 energy. And Marowak, basically, the situation where you want to pull out Marowak is when your opponent puts down like a Mewtwo or something and you have to one-shot it. Otherwise, you want to use your other Pokemon, you want to chip away, get your 70, get your 30, do as much damage as possible, get your 40. But if something big is coming up and you need it to be dead, you need to hope the Marowak hits heads twice. But enough yapping about the first deck. Let's go on to the next deck, which is Still Aggro is interesting because we're actually running two different birds. Farfetch'd, which is one of the best early game Pokemon. 1 energy, 40 damage. Could end a lot of decks in like 1 turn if they don't draw anything. And we have Pidgeot. Let's go to the pretty art one. It has a really good ability. Once during your turn, you may switch your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. They get to pick. So Sabrina. You get a free Sabrina every turn. Obviously, that's insane. And then Bisharp is just like an off-meta pick, I guess. You don't really have to run Bisharp here. This could be a number of other Pokemon. But the good thing about Bisharp is that Pawniard does 30 damage. And 30 damage plus 70 is 100 in case you didn't know. And that's actually pretty solid. 100 damage to knock things out. Not bad. Yeah, that's the rest of the deck. I forgot, I should be showing off the decks here. In case you could see that somehow, with your tiny little eyes. We got 2 Bisharps, couple of Pawniards, Pidgeot line, Farfetch'd. Pretty standard. What else? The Marowak deck, let me show that off. We got Marowak, Sandslash, Hitmonchan. Maybe too many Pokemon. Oh well. I think it's good. And the best aggro deck in the game, in my opinion, is Blaine. You get Ninetales online, Rapidash is also solid, and you just Blaine everything. And you just hope to beat your opponent before they even get to get anything set up. But yeah, enough of me yapping. Let's actually hop into some battles here. Alright, Marowak is what I started the game with, so let's see if Marowak can actually put in some work. And of course I made the joke about Sandslash having no weakness because grass doesn't exist, and we weren't into grass! Awesome! This is still fine. We got Sandslash. It would have been a lot better if we were attacking the second though. We might have been able to potentially even end the game. Now the thing is about Victory Bell is you don't really want to have many basic Pokemon out. That being said, we're going to ignore what I just said. And we're going to put Cubone out. And the reason being, we can evolve it immediately, so it's fine. We're not worried about this Weeping Bell. Ooh, what type of grass deck is this? They have Bellsprout and Executor. Interesting. They're both pretty low energy. Victory Bell only needing 2. Execute only needing 1. That's 40 damage on my forehead. I don't really like that. And what are the vibes? Are the vibes that we just sacrifice or what? Let's see. Well, if we don't evolve, we will perish, so let's see. They could evolve. They do 40. They do 60. Yeah, we're just building up Marowak then, right? And no point of putting the egg in the front. If they evolve, we will Sabrina them, and then we just have to hit heads twice. Which is something that I do often, honestly. Yep, I thought they might get the evolution here. Let's see. Do they evolve their egg as well? They don't. If we get Giovanni here, that would be very solid for us. If we get Giovanni, we just need 1 heads. Let's see if we get that. If we don't, I guess we just Sabrina here. That way 1 heads is still good for us. And Victory Bell only does 60, so we're not really worried. Let's just get the egg off the board, right? We only need 1 heads. I mean, come on. There we go. Okay, and we would not have taken out Victory Bell, so... Where's that Weeping Bell? Yeah, Weeping Bell. That's fine with me then. Let's see if they get Victory Bell here. We don't know. But yeah, no point of putting down Cubone because Victory Bell does threaten us here. And you can one-shot us, so... That's a little scary. We might be stuck to 1 Pokemon here. Well, we could pull a Hitmonchan. That could help. But we kind of hit them with their own gimmick. They got more basic, so let's see. Are they putting it down? Or are they holding on to it? It's another egg. Okay. And another Weeping Bell. So I guess it's just Execute plus Victory Bell. But I can never really play another basic. That's the scary thing here. Unless I want to give them a free point. Which I guess is not the worst thing ever. But I am gonna perish next turn. So I do kind of need to hit double heads here. Or I lose. So that's always fun, right? I mean, we love that where I'm from. I guess we're building up a second Marowak, right? And we're just gonna hit heads here, and it's gonna be sad for my opponent. Okay, that's the opposite of double heads. What if we did the reverse of that though and one-shot him here? Could you imagine what would happen? What if they just Fragrance Trap as a BM? What if they just grab one of the babies and kill them? Sounds a little violent. KO them, faint them. What if they faint my Cubone? That'd be rude, but they don't. Alright, I think we're gonna hop back in with this deck. Didn't really do too well. Now did we? Okay, so we kinda lucked out, but to be honest, how often do you run into grass, right? Like, come on. This is more of what I was looking for. Ooh, we can't attack, which is really good. But they are electric, so we could do some good stuff here. Now the problem is, do I go for Marowak and go for one-shots, or do I take the consistent damage? That's the question. Ooh, Jolteon. Well, considering they're going for coin flips, we're gonna join them. Yep, we won. Yep, W. Yeah, well, that was weird, but we take those, I guess? I really don't know what to say about that. If we get regular Marowak here, I guess we go for it. We can evolve and attack instantly, right? We're up against another electric deck. Does this guy instantly forfeit for seeing a Marowak? I don't know. Hopefully we'll pull regular Marowak here. I would like the consistent damage right away. Sandshrew. Okay, that's not bad either. But the problem is we can't attack for 1 on Sandshrew. That was the nice thing about if we potentially pulled Marowak. We still have next turn, so it's not out of the cards yet. 1 in 12. We could pull a Professor, which gives us a higher chance of it. It would be nice, but I'm not gonna bank on it. They got 2 basics, right? Oh no, they used... Oh yeah, they did. Dang, they got a really good starting hand, huh? It's using Blitzel. Is this the Blitzel Zapdos Pincurchin? No. Helioptile, Heliolisk. Interesting, interesting. We don't get the Marowak, which is kind of sad, but we're gonna go for the gamble then. Who here likes gambling? I hate it, but we are here. So we shall do what we do best. We have to evolve because it would one-shot my Marowak if we don't, so here we are. And honestly, if we get 2 heads, it doesn't matter. Which is the thing that sucks about Marowak and Pikachu, this interaction. I'm super effective, yes, but it's only 80, so it only does 100. I feel like that should have been changed. Maybe it should have been 90 so I could kill it with a Geo. Should have said fainted. Pokemon Company, don't get mad. Okay, so this is 60, so I 2-shot it. I think we go for it. I don't want to gamble. I wish we got it a turn earlier. That would have been really cool. But I don't want to give my opponent 2 points here, honestly. And this is plus 20, so that, yeah. We're gonna Geo here. Just in case they get a potion, maybe we get 2 Geos. So we counteract it. Let's see. That's 70, so I would be scared if I was them. I would be a little bit scared. Maybe I run. And they have Raichu. Interesting. They do potion, so maybe, potentially, we can pull... Oh, they double potion. I was gonna say maybe we pull another Geo. Never mind. Okay, now we just run, we switch into Marowak, and we do what we do best. That's a dumb play. Smart play is probably build up Sand Slash, but we're going for it. We're gonna go for it. Why? Because when in Rome, yeah, you know. That's decent because it's a 1 cost, and they have a lot of babies in the background. We're just gonna go for it, man. I mean, you live by the coin, die by the coin, right? We only need 1 heads here. And we get it. Okay. We got double heads too. That would have cleaned house. And nothing on the field can do 50 damage unless they get Heliolisk online and get the coin flips going. Then they could do 80. But let's just hope that doesn't happen, right? Do they evolve here? They do. Okay, but do they get the coin flip? That's the question. Don't give them heads here, and we're looking good. Live by the coin, die by the coin, right? Okay, what do we do here? Hitmonchan does 50. And we die to an 80. So no, we gotta do Sand Slash. We gotta do Sand Slash here. We're gonna live 1 turn. And then we can one-shot basically everything on the field. Unless they get a Raichu online. Okay, they get Pikachu here. Do they retreat into Pikachu? Let's see. Retreat into Pikachu, do you? Ooh, do they get heads here? That's what it comes down to. Do they get heads twice in a row? If they do, we lose. Unless they don't go for it here. Ooh, they don't. They switch. Okay. Pikachu does 90 though, so we're not staying in. Obviously. We're not staying in here. And we're just gonna Sand Slash. We're gonna X-Speed. If they have Giovanni, they have Giovanni, right? I mean, I'm doing the best I can here with what I got. Hit him with the Slash! That's 90. Let's see, let's see. Do they got Geo? Geo in hand. They probably have Surge. They have Sabrina. What are the odds that they have Geo as well, right? What are the odds? They got Raichu online. Ooh, do they just retreat Surge? That could be the end of me. I wouldn't even be mad. Let's see, let's see. What are they thinking about? Okay, yeah. They're gonna surge me. Well, Marowak, we tried. Live by the coin, die by the coin. They don't have surge. Interesting. We still lose though, right? Right? I don't see anything we can possibly do. We needed a Geo. We used one. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Maybe I should have built up a second Sand Slash. Oh well. I don't think it's really gonna matter. Maybe it would have mattered, I don't know. It's either they get Surge here and we lose, or they don't Surge and we could win. Sabrina. That doesn't really matter, right? Hitmonchan can one-shot you. Oh, they could just switch to Pikachu now. Damn. I guess we should have Sandshrews one turn earlier, huh? That was a misplay by me. They got us. They got us. Alright, let's hop into another deck. We got. That's all I can say. Alright, this deck should be a lot more consistent. I mean, we don't really need much energy to just get going. We're gonna start with Farfetch'd. But this is a great start, honestly. We got the whole Pidgeot line. And Farfetch'd could just start slapping right away. And if they don't pull anything, they lose in 2 turns. Jinx cannot one-shot us either on Farfetch'd, so that's good. They could do 50 max damage to us. And I guess we start putting energy on Pidgeot. I mean, it's not really here to attack, but we don't mind it as well. That's the nice thing. We don't really need that much energy to get things started here. Got the Pokeball. Did we get Bisharp? We do. Do we build up Bisharp? I don't know if we do. Either way, we're Leak Slapping. Hold this. They better hope they pull a Pokemon this turn. Well, they already did. They Pokeballed last turn. They're just being cheeky about it. Probably Mewtwo, potentially Gengar, Alakazam. Let's see. Could be Hypno. Could be something weird. Or Ralts. We really don't know with Psychic. There's a lot of decent Psychic types. Kang. That was not on my list. What is going on here? Who do they got? We know they pulled 2 basics, so they have another one in their hand. Is it Jinx? What is it? I wouldn't mind if their first turn they have to just waste. Right? Oh, they potion. Okay. And they're getting Jinx built up. Okay. Well, they might try to run with Jinx, but we're not gonna let them. Unless they red card us. Then we don't have a choice. We're gonna start building up Bisharp. Even though Bisharp and Pidgeot are the same, I guess. And we have high HP. We should have did it on that, I guess. Either way, we're Leak Slapping. We're not thinking about it. We're just slapping. What do they got for us? Interesting. Kang is interesting. You usually want Kang to stall, but what could they be stalling for? I would assume Alakazam. They can only do 50, so will they really? Ooh, they got me. I'm done! I mean, Pawniard comes in here and slaps him, though. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it's 1 for 1 here, right? But we have a Pidgeot built up here. So I will take that. Problem is, we're kind of low HP on Pawniard, so Kangaskhan, it still needs 2 coin flips, luckily, so even with the Giovanni. Let's see what they're doing here. It's still weird that they haven't played their 3rd basic. We know they have it. It would make sense now, because you don't want Pidgeot just switching it constantly. It is Alakazam. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, they're not going to be able to build up no Alakazam, I can tell you that. But this guy really wants to punish you for putting energy on your Pokemon. Oh, okay, that sucks. There goes Pawniard. Okay, they only need one energy to win. But we have Pidgeot. Honestly, I don't hate this position. Ooh, we can actually take out anything they play here. And we're just gonna hold on to this basic. Yeah. Okay. Let's use Drive Off. If they give us Abra, we win next turn. Okay. We Giovanni. And they better hope they get evolution here. I think even with the evolution, they lose. Doesn't it only have 80 HP? Is Pidgeot the GOAT? I don't know. This is looking crazy. Is Pidgeot the GOAT? People say Pidgeot's cope. I think Pidgeot's good. I don't agree with them. Let's see what happens here. It is only 80 HP. Yeah, we win. GG. Unless you got a red card, you lose, bud. Better hope you have a red card. You can get double heads all you want here. It's over for you. It is kind of crazy. Pidgeot's basically the only way to use Sabrina and Geo in the same turn. But that's what we're doing here. And that's kind of insane. Here. Come here, Kadabra. Come here. I got something I want to tell you. Come on, Kadabra. What are you thinking about, bud? There's not much to think about. You only got one bench Pokemon. Come here. I want to tell you something. Let me tell you something. Oh, he's waiting out the timer. Wonder what he's thinking about. How Kangaskhan did jack shit. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Now let me show you this Giovanni real quick. You like that one? Get out of my video game. Let's move on to Blaine. Pidgeot kind of clutched up here. Pidgeot definitely clutched up here. That was insane. Alright, and now we have probably the best aggro deck in the game. Hopefully we start with Ponyta. We start with Vulpix. This is fine. We can Pokeball and Pool. Sabrina. What? Not Sabrina. You got in my head, Sabrina. We are weak. But hopefully we can get a Ponyta here with this Pokeball. Or with the draw, right? 2 chances. Let's see how this goes. Farfetch can mean a lot of things, but it is just Articuno. Okay. This is actually one of the decks we do the worst against, I would say. We typically don't build up that quick. I don't know. Having 140 HP right off rip is not great for us. Especially if they get things going. Luckily, we will get to some chip here. They got 90 HP when they evolve, so even our double up won't take a KO here. That's 60 damage. Yeah. If we get a Giovanni or a Blaine, I don't know if I want to use a Blaine though. But if we get a Giovanni, we'll be pretty good. And they might want to get this 20-30 damage here. Forgot. I'm weak. But yeah, we're running into our weaknesses here. Not really great. Yeah, if they get just 3 Misty Flips also, we do lose, right? And I probably should have said this at the beginning of the video, but if you count Pikachu as an aggro deck, that's obviously the best aggro deck in the game. Okay, well, GG. We're just hopping back into another one. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Blaine, let's pop off. Okay. This is okay. I don't really like starting with Vulpix, but that is the thing that we do. We win! We're so good! Probably because they had a steel deck. Alright, well, we just had 2 weird games back to back. We had one game where they literally started with... What did they start with? My brain is not functioning anymore. They started with Articuno, got 3 heads, and that was the end of us. And then we had another game where they had a metal deck, and we had this deck, and they just forfeited instantly. So, what? Again? I gotta be honest, I have no idea what is happening right now. I just had like the 3 weirdest games of my life happen in a row. Oh, great. Luckily, we are guaranteed to get Ponyta, so we can switch and go to Ponyta. Ooh, this might be Nidoking, Nidoking. Considering the fact that that's female Nidoran, I would say it's a king and queen deck, right? Let's just draw everything, put it down. I don't see why not. What could possibly go wrong? Sabrina's not a card in the game. Anyways, we're doing it. Put everybody down. Except Vulpix. Not Vulpix. You got tricked. And it doesn't matter. Hopefully we pull ourselves a Rapidash. Rapidash. That would be good. What is this called? Nidoran male. Ooh. Okay. So they're building up. They're gonna call for family. They got 2 Nidoran females. They got a Nidoran male there. Okay. No Rapidash, which sucks. But we're gonna start getting our chip damage. 20 plus 40 is enough if they don't evolve instantly. But they already put energy into it, so they probably will be evolving here. Does that mean I should use a Giovanni? Probably. Papa Geo. I don't know how much Nidorino has. Nidorina. I don't know how much HP they have, so... I mean, even if we don't get the evolution, we could Geo next turn. Maybe that's a potential play. Let's see what we get here. We're gonna start building up Ninetales now, obviously. But they're building up pretty quickly. This might be scary for us. I wonder if they retreat here or evolve. What do they got? Okay, they're starting to build up their Nidoking. And they got the evolution. Do they retreat into it? Okay, they got the whole board now. Filled with Nidorans. And that's not gonna happen. Okay. Professor Research could be great here if we get Ninetales and Rapidash. We get Rapidash and we get Blaine. Okay, we'll take it. Now we get the KO on this Nidoran. And we have a potential one-shot for Nidorino with the Blaine and Vulpix. But the Nidoking and Queen do have a lot of HP, so this is bad. The fact that we had such a slow start, not good. Let's see if we can make things happen though. Ninetales this turn would be great. Ninetales this turn would be great. We could stop whatever tomfoolery is happening. Thank you so much. Give me Ninetales. That's all I ask. Sabrina, Blaine, Rapidash. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, potential for Ninetales. Let's go. We are going to waste that energy here, so it's a bit dire in that sense, but we're going to get the king out before the king comes out, which is very good for us. And if they don't get evolution this turn, then we do just win with Blaine. And even then, it's going to be hard because they have no energy on the field. What do they got going on? Are they gonna Queen King here? I don't think they have enough turns to get it done. There's Queen. They need 3 energy. They do have the King and Queen though. After the entire game, they got it. This is why the deck is not good, by the way. We could just one-shot them, but let's just do maximum damage. Hit them for 120. You like that? Yeah, I think this is it. They have to put the energy, retreat, and then they have no energy again, and then we 2-shot them, so... I think this is the end of their story. The end of the King and Queen love story here. 40 is not going to be enough HP, sadly. Sadly for my opponent here. Yep, they do got to switch. They're just stalling, though. The inevitable. We're just gonna keep flamethrowing them. Alright, yep. If you made it to the end, and you enjoyed the aggro decks, maybe you should consider subscribing. And with that being said, this is Deltinian out. Peace.